Hey gang, it's me, Ola. I'm coming at you from the truck. I'm on my way home from a very fun half a day in the forest with my friend Joe. Thank you so much for coming out, Joe. It's always good to have a friend in the forest. We both had a pretty darn good day in the forest today. The fish were biting. The wind finally picked up and I got on a couple of bigger ones, and I ended up with a couple of upgrades. We definitely worked though. We went at least 5 miles, and then coming back it was just against the wind for a couple miles. But it was a blast, a blast. Started out slick, calm, and super hot. I was thinking the GoPros were gonna overheat, and they finally did at the very end there, but I didn't catch any more fish anyways, so. And today I threw something that I hardly throw at all, and that's a swim jig. And I just decided, I was catching all small fish, so I thought, well, the big fish are probably down deep. I was in 10 or 12 feet of water, so I put on a swim jig, Stanley Swim Max. Ba-boom! First cast with the jig. I love when that happens, and she was a doozy. Then I ended up getting a few more on the jig, so that paid off, and it paid off well. But anyway, how about if I just roll you today's half a day fishing in the forest. Good morning, folks. 6:41 on Tuesday. I am out here with my friend Joe in the forest. We're going to try to get on some fish. So, it's a beautiful morning. It's going to get hot though. Not a cloud in the sky. Yeah, there are a few clouds, but overall it's just going to be hot and sunny. Stick around. Let's see what we can do. Oh, just had a huge fish boil on it. Got him at the last minute. Just getting ready to move on. Maybe he'll measure. First fish of the day. I think he's too short, but let's find out. He's a little shorty. He's probably too short. Yep, 11 and a half. Thank you, fish. Skunks off the boat. Now let's get down to business. He hit it twice. Little joker. Thanks for coming back. He's too short. Number 2. He tore up my fluke. Oh, I just had a hit. Just bumped it. Oh, man. Follow and bump. Oh, it's a huge bowfin. Goodness gracious, guys. A huge bowfin. Wow, what a giant. See if I can get him. He might break my line. Boy, he's got a mouthful of teeth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's hooked quite well. He's not going anywhere. Oh, I almost had him. That's probably 6-pound bowfin. Oh, I got him. Whew. That is a tank of a bowfin. Wow. Wowza. Folks, look at this beast. Yeah, he's about 5 pounds. Wow. There he is, folks. That is beast. These guys can breathe out of the water. Let's hope he's okay. Let me see if I can touch him with my rod. See if he'll get going. Oh, he's already gone. He's already gone. That was a tank. Oh man, I just got bit again. That's a measurable one. Maybe. Yeah. Barely. 12.5. Thanks, fish. Little dude. He's not going to measure. There you go, fish. Lots of schoolers right here. I don't think he's going to measure either. Little schoolies. Hey, easy. Thanks, fish. Woo, it's burning up. That's number 5. Not as good as I thought. Good hit. A slam bam hit. He might be 13, if that. He hit on an upside down fluke. I rigged it opposite because it was torn, and I'm going through the flukes like crazy. Seems like every fish is tearing it up. He hit an upside down fluke. please be 13. He's not. Maybe 12 and a half, 12 3/4. Thanks, fish. That was right on that little grass point right there. I have my hindsight turned off because it's so hot. The cameras are going to overheat if I let them continue running hindsight. I got to turn it off till we get a breeze. So when I get a breeze, I'll put it back on. There's my upside down fluke. Still going. Down deep. Another little one. He'll measure. $12.75. That's a pretty bass. He's got some good markings. Thanks, fish. He's pulling hard. Not big though. They're all about that 12 and a half inch size. That's a porker though. Little porker. That's a good healthy bass. That was the very next cast. $13 on the nose. Thank you, pretty bass. I gotta admit, it's a lot of fun even when they're not big. I could catch fish all day long. It's just the excitement of that bite. Water temp is almost 84, which is kind of a little cooler than it was a week ago. 2 weeks ago it was around 85 to begin with. Feels a little better. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Switched over to the crawl, to a rage crawl. Yeah, that's a little better. Oh, he lost my craw too. Wow, that was hooked well. All right. Still no wind. He might be 15. Come here, fish. Yep. Nope, he's 14.75. 14 3/4. Thank you, fish. Ooh, let me see if I have any more of those rage craws. I don't think I do. It'd be a miracle if I do. Nope. No, I do not. For shame, for shame. Alright, I guess we're going back with a fluke. Actually, let's go with the green pumpkin flash color. It's a little bit healthier one. Morning. You doing any good?
I caught two out in about 12 feet of water. I had to graph them to find them, but
Just a little dude. Can't even measure him. Wow, this is the story of the day. Number 10. Thanks, fish. Story of the day, little schoolies. What a sassy bass. And look at that little joker. Wow. Such a little varmint. There's one on the swim jig. Feels better. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's decent on the jig, guys. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. I can't believe I got a friggin' tank on a jig. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm not even going to say, but it was barely hooked. Little tank. Ooh, she stinks. Let's get over here so I don't blow into my fishing. Get in the water, big girl. Yes. This is a kicker fish for Women's Fishing Fed. It's not a giant, but man, I'll take it. I've been working hard all day. Let me get in the grass so I quit blowing. On the swim jig, and it wasn't even on the bottom. I was just basically swimming it. Wow, I will take that. You know, people always swear by a jig, but it's just hard for me to throw. That's a hard bait. Let's say 18. Oh, she's bigger than that. Oh, she's 20. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Guys, she just jumped right into my net. Oh. Trying to stretch her to 20. She jumped right into the net. Oh my goodness. All right, fish, you just scared me there. Let's get this camera ready. Photo. Okay, let's try it again, fish. Man, she's angry. This is one. Oh, she keeps trying to get loose. Dang this fish. I got one photo in case something goes south. Man alive. It's a 4-pounder, I guess. Let me check my pictures because my identifier might be blown out. Picture's good. Woohoo! Yes. All right, let's get rid of her. She's got to be 4 pounds at 20 inches. Easy, easy, easy. Let's let her go. It's a beauty. That's a beauty. Thank you, fish. She's got a little scratch on her head. Thank you, fish. she goes. Straight down. Yes. Let me show you the jig. It's just a little something I kind of put together. That's a Pit Boss. This is a Stanley swim jig, Swim Max. That fish just hammered it on the go. It wasn't even on the bottom. It's just swimming it. We're 9 minutes from the major feed, FYI, in case there's any correlation there. That's a fish. Feels decent. No, it's not. But it's another jig fish, you guys. It's another jig fish. Thanks, fish. It's a good fish. Here she comes. No, stay down. No, girl. Boy, she's airborne. That's another nice one. Look at that. That's another beauty. She wasn't coming off. $17 maybe? Oh, these fish are so rowdy in here. So rowdy. $17 on the nose. That's a pretty decent fish. 17 on the nose. Thank you, fish. Yeah. Another one on the swim jig. They're down deep, folks. They are down deep. Yeah, I better measure it. I better measure it. I've been just dropping them back in, but this one will work for the catch 22. $13.5. Thank you, fish. Disappear in the grass.